loaded. I'm kind of a day late going, but I'll talk about that later. And here we go. Just leaving for Norton Disney. See you when we get there. So I'm here, come to Hodgetts, which is my first choice, and one of my first choice swims is here, swim 9, just my spooner, got a picture, just worried that the wind is blowing right in here, and my little bivvy, I'm going to be able to get it in and get that whole ground, rather than do the thing, put a bucket straight here, I am going to go and walk around first. Absolutely gutted. Did a lap, got round, and some guys just bucketed 2 swims. And one of the ones I wanted, and there was nothing else in here I fancied, so off to another lake. So I'm on a swim on Stocks Lake, peg 12. I must admit I'm not feeling it. I've only gone on this swim because it's closest to the car park, because the next swim's a good barrow lift right the way down. I got beat. I should have put the bucket down straight away on the one on Hodgetts. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Really not feeling it. I put a zig out and I'm just sat down just watching the water, but yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but it kind of doesn't have the same feel. It's almost a bit too commercial, I think. Anyway, I'll get myself sorted and get some more rods out. I'm here, and I might as well try and catch something while I'm here. Yeah, so I have had the disaster of all disasters, especially when I've come all this way for 48 hours to Norton Disney. So I've got here, put a zig out, got in a bit of a fret because I know what I'm doing with the rods, and started to get ready to get the other rods out, and I've left all my end tackle, rigs, everything at home. I had it all out to tie new rigs, and as I'm looking for stuff in my bag, I realised it was still there where my rigs were. So I basically got a zig out, so I'm going to leave the zig out till 6:30 and then pack up and get out before the gate closes. Because I've got... oh, yeah. Absolute disaster. I'm actually down the park lake. I had to get out. I had to be beside water for a bit, try and catch something. And yeah, I'm already a member, so I have to pay for a ticket. So I'm down here. It's looking like it's good for a zig. I just chucked that zig straight away. I'm actually going to change that and put out something a bit more pimped than just a standard zig. My left rod is on the bottom, and that's on that slip D shot on the hook rig, and that's on a pineapple wafter, yellow pineapple wafter. Smell amazing, and these are all incredible baits. So I'm here, the rods are out. I'll catch you in a bit. The amount of fish over where that zig is, I really do feel like that zig could just go at any time. Any time now. Now. In 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. It could really go at any time. And if you can believe it, this is 10 seconds after that last clip. Go. £12.14 of hard fighting common carp on the Park Lake. That's one down on the zig, totally worm, and I literally 10 seconds after filming that little clip where I'm saying, go on, go now, it went off. Fantastic fight. I actually thought it was bigger. This clear water is making them look big when they come in. But yeah, £12, 14 ounce. Decent little common. Very deep. Looks like it has the potential to go big if only more bait was going in here, but yeah, that's one down. Back in. Zigs back out. Loads of time for more. Let's see if I can catch a few more of these zigs. two, being poked at the bum by a branch. Now, one of the hard fry fish from here, I think, and it's only £7 9 ounces. Absolutely stunning little dark common though. Ah, so much energy. There you go. £7 9 ounces. Let's get it back. So yeah, £7 9 ounce, little dark fish. The fight was amazing, but it had so much energy left that it was just hard to hold. So I've put that back. But one thing I do need to do is sort out the winner of my giveaway. It's now 2 weeks later since I posted that video. We had loads of comments. I must thank you. Everyone took the time to comment and enter the giveaway. So I used one of them YouTube random comment pickers. I'll play the video of that now. I had a bit of trouble getting it going because well, you'll see on the video, I kept pressing go ahead and then it went back. Eventually it picked the comment, so the winner has been picked. So if you want to message me through Instagram or Facebook and I'll sort out getting you the prize. And again, thank you for entering. Thanks for everyone that's subscribed, and let's get back to fishing and see if I can catch more fish. Seems to have gone quiet now. I've still seen a few fish. There's a few fish showing now. One was an absolute donkey, came out. I was about to cast as well, so I've put my zig on that spot. And there are still some fish moving about. I'm still getting line bites on my left hand rod, so I'm still expecting one of these to go off again. Got about an hour left. But the plan is to put a load of bait in before I leave and fish this swim again tomorrow. But I don't know whether to move around, and what I'll probably do, put some bait in here, but I think I'm also going to put some bait in my original usual swim. And we'll see what happens in the morning, but yeah, any more updates I'll let you know, but not long left now. Okay, first rod, and it is adjustable zig. get this straight out. There's the float. Float has just gone under. Right, let's just, there it goes. So that is now set a foot under the surface. Let's get on the alarm out of hope. There we go. And second rig, spinner with a pop-up, topped with some worms. Morning guys, and welcome back to the Park Lake. So this is kind of part 3 of this week's fishing video. Before I left last night, I did bait up this swim just with hemp, a load of hemp, and then I put some of my IG3 mixed pellet, which has been, and the 12mm boilers. That's all been good with the IG3 liquid, and then the stick mix over the top. Put a few scoops of that out as well. So I've got it this morning. First things first, dig out. I was going to put it halfway down, it's about 5 foot, but I think I have started to see a few actually on the top, so I'm a foot under the surface. But if I don't get anything within the first hour, I think I might lower it another foot and just see if we can find them until the sun comes up. Sun hasn't come up properly yet, so it's still anyone's guess what layer they're on. And then my left rod I've put out on the bait, and I've used the baiting pole, the Sabre baiting pole. That's purely, I mean, it's only a couple of rod lengths out, but that's to avoid the attracting the birds with the sound of bait going in. So I've got both rods out. Feels really nice to be out. This is the main part of it really for me, but catching fish is nice as well, so fingers crossed we get something today. I'll get back to you in a bit. Seen a fish over that left rod, saw the swirl come in, and I have been getting line bites on that now, so that could go any minute. But I want to bring the zig in now and replace the worms, but now I don't want to start messing in case that left rod goes off, so I'm going to leave it another 10-15 minutes and just see. Brought in the left rod. I had a few vicious liners and I thought I need to check that. When I brought it in, I don't know what it was, but it's basically I had the worms off the top. So it could have been perch, could have been tench. Not big enough to take the actual bait in the rig, but they've been pecking the worms off. So I brought it in. I've changed it to a snowman rig and same PLB yellow pop-up, but I'm using a glugged ID3 bottom bait that's also been doused in a mixture of the catalyst powder, liver powder and some of the stick mix. So I've used the baiting pole again, got that back out, so both rods are back out fishing, and let's keep everything crossed. It's getting to the time now, the sun's getting a bit higher in the sky, both rods have been refreshed, fingers crossed something comes and takes the bait. See you there. Yeah, it's mad, it's been so quiet, but the sun's just starting to come out a bit more now, so hopefully it'll bring the carp up in the layers a bit more. I've changed the left rod. I've put a mesh bag, PV mesh of the IG3 mixed pellet, 12mm boilie. Me mix basically, so the IG3 glug and the stick mix. And I've put it out 3 to 4 wraps. Seems to be some fish bubbling a bit further out. And I do think it gets to the middle of the day, as we are now, that because the water's so clear, they're not going to be feeding in the edge. They're not. I don't think they are. Not until we get these lilies coming up and provide some cover. I was tempted to put on both on the zigs, but I've not had anything on the zig, so don't see the point really. So I'll leave that where that is. That's on a white IGTV pop up as well. And I've just brought in the zig and just checked everything's fine with it. Put it back out, and that's a foot under the surface. But the sun is now getting warm, so I do think this is the time now where they maybe come up in the layers. So I've still got a couple of hours left, so there's still time. It'd be nice to get another one today. Let's see. Done all I can. Rods are out, baits are out. Just keep everything crossed. I'll get back to you a bit. When you're zig fishing yourself, so you find yourself just absolutely fixed on that bobbin, just waiting for any sort of little movement. It's almost like float fishing, because you're not waiting for an actual run. Even though that first infamous clip where I don't trust zigs and I had an absolute screamer, pretty much every bite since then has been, I heard it best described as spooner. You get one beep and that's it. So you sit there just watching that bobbing, and it is just, for me, it's just like watching a float, just waiting for that float to tip under before you pick your rod up. Absolutely fixed on it. Or is that just me? So I'm back on the car, unfortunately. Bit of a rush pack up at the end. Unfortunate thing about park lakes, other people can come and fish them, and I ended up with a group next to me, and it just spoiled the peace and tranquility. So I just thought, yeah, I've had me fill today. Unfortunately I didn't catch one today, but yeah, I had a couple yesterday. Only small, but they're both very nice carp. But they always are from here, aren't they? So that is the end of this trip. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, leave us a comment, and I wish you tight lines for when you're on the bank. Catch you on the next one.